Hi, welcome to today's video. My name is Otter. If you have been to my channel before, hello, hi, welcome. It is really lovely to see you again. And if you haven't been to my channel before, hello, hi, welcome. It is really lovely to meet you. This is a little vlog of my experience at MCM May 2025. I had the best time and I just want to express my gratitude to MCM Comic-Con for granting me a creator's pass for this event. I wouldn't have been able to have this incredible experience and meet this many awesome people if it wasn't for the creator pass existing. And also thank you so much for recognizing small creators. It's really, really motivating and it means so much more than you probably think it does. If you're not aware, MCM is an anime, gaming and just all-round nerd convention that runs twice a year in London and Birmingham. And if you are interested in buying tickets or going to their next event, I will drop the link to their website in the description down below. I've been to a couple of MCMs before. This is my second time attending as a creator. My experience at MCM may not reflect someone else's experience, and that is okay, that is fine. But if you're interested in seeing what a full weekend as a cosplayer, gamer and nerd looks like at an MCM event, this is the right place for you. At the beginning of my videos, I do always ask that if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, that you consider dropping it a like and subscribing to see some nostalgic gamer content. But without further ado, let's jump straight on into my weekend at MCM Comic-Con.
We are here at Comic-Con. We haven't even been here an hour and we have already had an accident. Korosutsu's arm has fallen off. We are just waiting for a couple of friends to turn up and then I think we're going to have a look at Artist Alley. Promising that I am not going to spend more than £50 this weekend. I'm saying that on camera so that I remember. It's a promise. We are outside. As usual, the minute you step into con, busy, so literally have not even had time to stop and think yet. Just had some pictures taken by Kingsley. They look awesome. We've seen Lolly and a couple more of our friends, which has been lovely. I think once this is done, we're probably going to go get some food.
We did get some food after the riot meet and then headed back inside to continue looking around. Window shopping will never fail to be my favorite thing to do at Comic-Con. The talent and creativity that you get to see is incredible, and I think the joy of finding a niche fandom or game or series that you really like in someone else's stall is really fun. In particular, if I see something that is Valorant related or Professor Layton related or Animal Crossing, I will immediately buy it with no thought processing. Right now we are just in the Studio Ghibli stall, which I surprisingly did not buy anything in. I went in with the intention of buying but did not. At every MCM I also buy myself a new pin badge to add to my collection, and this time I chose this cat gacha by Laika. I did want the strawberry cat, but I ended up getting the cloud cat, and honestly I would have been happy with any of these pins. They were all really, really cute. They did also offer to swap, so I totally could have if I wanted to, but it felt like fate that I got the cloud one. Also, shout out to Jacob for printing me this purple Nintendo GameCube. I love it so much. It's very cute. I'm so sorry I didn't include it in my haul video. Please forgive me. I also created a Kickstarter account specifically for this game, Crescent County. If you like Kiki's delivery service, racing, and lo-fi music, then I would definitely recommend checking out this one. We spent the rest of our time at the XL walking around and catching up as we hadn't seen each other in a while. I didn't film anything for the rest of the evening because I wanted to devote some time solely to just catching up with my friends. We had some food and drinks and then went to bed ready for day 2.
Good morning, it is day 2 of MCM Comic-Con May 2025. Just heading down to the car. I think this is the earliest I've ever gotten into a con. It's 9:45, which I know is still like 45 minutes after priority entry opens. On the whole, as a group, this is the earliest we've ever gotten in. I'm just heading down to get my wig and to properly get in cosplay because I am like half ready. Aiden has very kindly printed a Blast X Phantom or Spectre for me to have today with my Sky cosplay, which is very exciting. We're meeting up with some friends who are running a couple of stalls. But first, get ready, and then we'll head back upstairs.
I think taking a car to MCM is one of the best things we have ever done. Obviously, we are very lucky to be in a position where we can afford to have a car and take it to con, Parking is expensive, but for us, it was the same price as getting the train in. So it just made sense for us to travel there in the car and then also have it as a wardrobe space basically in the car park. We basically spent the whole of Saturday morning exploring the South Hall, and I don't know how this went under my radar, but apparently Winx is making a comeback, and I think it's going to be on the BBC, so if you're UK based and interested, definitely check it out. We then had a little blind box opening session. Jacob and Aiden both got these KDA League of Legends ones, and although I'm not League of Legends' biggest fan, I do appreciate these figures and I think they are really, really cute. I don't think either of them got the ones they were hoping for, but that's gambling for you. Keeping that in mind, I also got a Studio Ghibli blind box and I was really, really hoping I would get the Ponyo one. I ended up getting My Neighbor Totoro, which is still also cute, and I'm glad it was the pink one because it matches my setup. Aiden also very kindly shared these Star Rail cat figures with us. I had no clue what they were, but they were cats, so I thought they were cute. After this, I popped up to the Creators Lounge very quickly and then headed outside for the Riot meet. League was as popular as ever, but the Valorant cosplays were limited this time. We did manage to get some awesome pics though, particularly the smiley one, which I just think is the cutest. I will never get over that. We made some new friends whilst we were here and also caught up with some old ones. Shout out to Aaron for dropping the most insane dance moves on a whim. We hadn't seen each other in a while, so it was really nice to see him. By this point, we were getting hungry, so we stopped for some lunch, and I actually made a friend with a duck and I fed it by hand. Of course, when we tried to film it, it didn't happen, but I swear it did. After we finished eating, we headed back in for a last minute look around and then got ready to head back to the Airbnb.
Hello, it's now currently 4:35. I have not spoken to you guys properly, I think, since 9:45 this morning. I am absolutely buzzing right now with just like pure joy and happiness. This has been the most wholesome, friendly, just lovely social experience at a Comic-Con that I have ever had. It's just been so nice. We have met so many lovely people, Valorant and other cosplayers alike. We have also caught up and managed to see so many old friends. Just like seeing everyone, like I am so full of joy right now. This is what Comic-Con is all about. Like I'm a very happy bunny. Let's have a look at the wig line, see how she's doing. Oh my god. I'm so proud of myself for keeping that wig on all day though. Christ. I think we are gonna head back to the Airbnb now. We're obviously at the Fox tonight, so we've got a long night ahead. I desperately need a shower. I am wearing deodorant and body spray, but May MCM does not mess around. It is hot. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the Airbnb. We're gonna have some food. We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna chill. I'm in Isabel tomorrow all day. I'm very glad that I will not need to wear a wig tomorrow. I feel like after coming to Comic-Cons for a couple of years, me and Reese both have a really solid, good group of people that we talk to and spend time with, and they bring us lots and lots of joy. Very, very grateful to have them. Let's get changed and then let's head back to the Airbnb.
I think we got back to the Airbnb around 6ish, and the minute I walked through that door, my social battery just depleted, hit 0. So I took some time to myself, I had a quick shower and then organised the bits and bobs that I bought because I'd kind of lost track of how much I'd spent. Now, if you're heading out to anywhere after con, you have to be ready for the most unhinged behaviour. Like that. Every time I watch that clip back, I just cannot contain myself. Hannah just cracks me up so much. And I did kind of mention it earlier on in the video, but I think one of the main things that makes Comic-Con a good time and worth going to for me personally is seeing and spending time with people that are like-minded. The community aspect of it is huge, and it really does feel like a place where you can be your genuine true self and enjoy experiences that have shared common interests. Like, where else are you going to be able to go to that just plays anime and gaming music all night and has people dressed up as their favorite characters? Although I will say, if you choose to walk home, beware, because this was horrendous. It genuinely felt like the middle of winter up on that bridge. It was freezing.
Good morning, it is day 3. I sound like I was singing very loudly because I was. Last night was a good night at the Fox. We didn't stay as long as we normally do. We kind of left a bit early. I think we had the longest day, other than Insomnia because LAN, for a Comic-Con. I think that was the longest day I've ever done at a Comic-Con, so we were just absolutely pooped. I also got really sunburnt on my shoulders. I don't know how. The sun wasn't out. Yeah, we're gonna head back up now. Obviously, I'm in Isabel today.
We started off our day 3 at the Whatnot stand. They had this really cool neon tunnel thing where you could take pictures, so we got some really cool ones there, especially for the people that are in Valorant cosplays. Everyone headed outside whilst me and Reese stayed inside to catch up with an old friend, and then we headed down to Tesco's once again for lunch. We ended up walking down the riverside to get to Tesco's, which I'd never done before. I don't know how, but I definitely need to remember the spot for photos in the future. We came and sat inside on the grass this day and had some chill time, as some of us were a bit hungover and all of us were a little bit tired. Me and Reese then headed back in to look at the things that we'd missed on the last couple of days. For example, the Mattel stand that had this really cool custom Barbie thing. I don't know if they were letting you take the Barbies home, but either way, very cool. They were also showcasing some Monster High dolls, which I know that a lot of people probably appreciated, as there is a big Monster High fandom at MCM. One of my particular favorite things to always look out for at MCM is the Sylvanian family stand. They always have the cutest little sets put up and around for people to look at. We hadn't spent a lot of time in writer's block this year either, so we spent our last couple of hours there taking a look around. There were some really cool stands with some really interesting items to buy. We actually ended up buying a new board game, which we haven't had a chance to play yet. And I think something in the universe was telling us it was time to go home, because after this we officially hit our wall and started the journey home. And that is it for my MCM May 2025 vlog. I really do hope you enjoyed watching. I think my next video is most likely going to be about Our World or another similar nostalgic MMO, so make sure you subscribe if that sounds like something you are interested in, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.